Hi guys. So we are going to be discussing today with interfaces. So multiple inheritance is not possible in Java directly. So that's why what we are going to do to support the multiple inheritance, we are going to be using an interfaces. With the help of abstraction and interfaces only, uh, we can able to perform the multiple inheritance. So one is the abstraction. So we have discussed in the last class, which is going to be supporting 0 to 100%. And by using the interfaces, which is going to be supporting 100% multiple inheritance. So 100% multiple inheritance. So what is interface? Interface is a Java, which is a blueprint of the class. So in general, I can say that I have told you class is the example of house. So interface is an example of almara. So in almara, if my uncle want to give his property, so what I will do, whatever the property documents he will give, I will store in my almara. Interface is nothing but the almara which I'm going to be storing all my valuable things. So what is the valuable things here? I'm in general, I'm saying that the documents. Here I'm going to saying that whatever the methods I'm having, that methods I'm going to be storing it in the uh, Java is a reference type which is similar like class. So that's why I'm saying that it is a blueprint of the class that containing only the constructions, abstract methods or method signatures. I can say that default methods, static methods, or nested type of elements we can have. So interface in Java, it is a mechanism to achieve the fully abstraction. So which is going to achieve the fully abstraction. So with the help of abstractions, I can support the multiple inheritance 0 to 100% by using the interfaces where I can support 100% multiple inheritance. So that's why I'm saying it is a mechanism of the abstraction class, which the abstraction class is going to be supporting uh, some percentage. There is a only abstract methods in the Java interface. It does not containing any method body. That's why in the interfaces it contains only abstract methods. So which is fully abstract. So what is interface? I'm saying that interface is nothing but the reference type of the class. Going to say uh, interface which cannot contain any instance fields. So instance fields or constructors. So constructors, what is constructor? Constructor is going to be called when the object is created. But in interfaces, the constructors will be there, will not be there. So they can achieve the abstraction and multiple inheritance by implementing multiple interfaces. So I can have a one interface. I can have a multiple inheritance. So in general, talking about in general. So my uncle, I'm having four uncles. So one uncle want to give his house, one uncle want to give his bike. So whatever the property he want to give, I can able to accept it. So what are the key points in the interfaces means it define the contracts. So what is the defining? It cannot have initialization. Um, Multiple inheritance is possible. Uh, Default and static methods are going to be using here. So interface is what is interface is defined as a set of methods that is implementing the class must fulfill the whatever the contracts between the interface and implementation class. I'm having one interface. So how I can create a interface means basically how I'm going to create a class, like class I'm going to be creating. Similarly, public interface, interface name, interface name, interface name. Uh, Here we having the class name. So like this, we are going to be defining. So interface is a contract, means a method contains a method and their signature. Whatever the method I'm having, that method having the signature. Uh, and can only include the static final constraints. So we are going to using final constraints and no implementations. No implementations means it contains only abstract methods. So it is, which implements only abstract method, cannot initialized. So why we cannot initialize it? So why we cannot initialize it? Why? Because it contains only abstract method. So abstract methods, for the abstract method, I can create a object. I can't able to create a object directly. That's why what I have created, whenever I am creating the object, how I'm going to be creating parent class, parent class, some name equals to some p equals to p equals to new child class. I'm going to be creating that object like this. Like this I'm going to, if I create as a PC means it will give the error. Multiple inheritance is possible, so we cannot extend more than one class in Java. uh, if I want to extend a class, I can extend only one class. So in the last example I have seen here, so we are going to be extending only one class. If I want to extend more than class, it is which is not possible for us. So which is not possible for us. So I will show you here. It is deleted. Previously, in example, it was deleted. That's why I'm just writing here. Just- So here I have extended only vehicle class. Here I want to extend another class means which is not possible in the Java. That's why multiple inheritance is not possible. So in interfaces, we can extend multiple inheritance. And in interfaces which we contain default and static methods. So if you see here, I'm having the non-statical method. Public void start is a non-statical method. But in interfaces, we can have a default and statical methods only. If I have not written as a static, have written just as a public void, by defaultly what it will do means it will take as a static only, which allows us to defining the method in the derived class. How we are going to be defining a method, how we are going to be implementing a interface means I will create some classes here. So for example, I'm having one hospital class. I'm going to creating not class, I'm going to be creating one interface called as a hospital as an interface, where this hospital providing me some facilities. What type of facilities it is going to be providing? Public, I have not written static, public void scan. So hospital will provide a scan. Suppose if I want to write the body, what it is telling, it is an interface. You can change it static. So I have, if I want to write static method, I can write the body. So this one we will see later. First we will see simple methods. So it is going to giving me error. So it contains only abstract. This is abstract method. So static I told you, static and defaults method, we can use it. So how we are going to be using, we will see in the next class. First, we will see what is interface. Public void operations. So I'm creating one method called as a operation public void vaccination. I've created all abstract methods. So what I can create, if I want to create in this one non-abstract methods. So what type of non-abstract methods I can create? I can create one is the default and another one is a static. So first we will create the default methods. A default void. Uh, sorry. Default void. So in hospital default we having appointments. So we can write it doctor system.out.println doctor appointment. Another static method timings I can write it. Static. I have not written public. Um, Timings I can write it. System.out.println morning 8 to some 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I want to having this hospital. So this one I want to override in another class. So I will create, we having the different types of hospitals. So first I will create one class called as a government hospital. So I'm not creating a class. I want to implement this one. For a abstract, what I have used for the abstraction class, if I have created abstraction class, I have used extends key to abstract that one. So here we having animal class, which is a sorry person, no, so person. So vehicle. Sorry. So vehicle is abstract class here. So abstract class I have called this one in this car class. So in car class, what method I have used it? I have used extend keyword. So for this one, for interfaces, I want to use as a implement. Implements. So implements means it is going to be implementing my hospital class. You see here, I'm getting this error. What it is saying, add an unimplemented method or make it as abstract. So abstract means we can use that methods. We can't able to use that method. So whatever the methods I'm having, I'm going to be overriding this method. So system.out.println scan in government hospital. Out. This is operations in government hospital. Out.println vaccination in government hospital. So I will create another class. First I will create a test class, then I will create another class to run this one. So I need to create a object. Can I create a object directly to hospital? Hospital H equals to new hospital. I can't able to create this one. So it is giving the ambiguous internal error. So we can't able to create. So how can we create the one? We can create for the government hospital. What methods I'm having in my hospital? I'm having the appointment. I can call it the appointment. I'm having timings. I can call the timings. So I'm not able to call the timings. Why? We will see that one. In this one, in government hospital, I'm having scan, so I can able to scan it. Here I'm having um, mm, vaccination. I can call vaccination. I can call uh, another one. What we having? Operations. So I can call operations. So whatever the methods I'm having, I can call this one. So I can run this one. So doctor appointment, we got it. Scan in government hospital, I got it. I got our vaccination in government hospital. I got this one here. So we are getting everything here. So I will create another class. Street hospital I'm having. Street hospital, which is not providing me operations. So street hospital, it is only providing me vaccination. It is providing me vaccination appointments, uh, general appointments. It is providing me and scanning. It is providing for me. So what I can do it if I have implemented my interface hospital. If I implemented my hospital, I have to add all this method. So what I will make this one as abstract method. What this providing me presently, it is providing me only vaccination. So public void. So I will copy this one to avoid confusion. Just I will make it as a street hospital. I will making this one as a street hospital. I will save this one, and it is providing me new facilities like public void uh, WhatsApp appointments. It is providing me WhatsApp appointments. For street hospital, it is providing me. So I will go to my test hospital. So I will create another object. So directly I will create an object street hospital sh equals to new street hospital. So what it is giving? It is giving the ambiguous error. So I'm going to, can I call the government hospital, which is not possible. So which I have called the government hospital. So it is giving me error. Why? Because uh, we don't have the object reference. So what I can do, I can create like this. So it is also giving the ambiguous error. So what I will do means with the hospital class, I'm going to be creating with the street also it is giving the ambiguous error. Why it is giving the ambiguous error? Why? Because whatever the interface here, I have implemented this one. This containing how many methods I'm containing here? It is containing more than uh, more than 4 methods I'm having. So what I will do means I will change this street hospital extend I will use. Extends government hospital. Can I extend a hospital? So which is not possible. Why? Because it is an interface. So interface we have to use the implement method. Only for classes we can extend that one. So in this class I'm having all this method. So here what I want to do, here I can override this one. So here still we are getting this issue. So if I want, I will try in different ways. So I have used the extension. So I'm going to be creating the objects like this. Still I'm getting the ambiguous error. Why still I'm getting the ambiguous error? I have used the extend method, but still I'm getting this error. Why? Because this is the abstract method. So abstract method, we have learned that when abstract method does not uh, we can't able to override the we can't able to create the object for we cannot create the instance for that class. So that's why we can't able to create an instance for this one. So what I will do means I will create another class. Mm, City hospital, I will create it. So I extends street hospital. This will provide public void online appointments, online consultancy, in appointments, we can say that once it is providing me online apartments, it is providing. So I want to create an object for this one. So I'm able to create the object for this one from the street hospital. I'm going to creating the object for this one. So here, sorry, sh dot appointments, I can call it sh dot um, what we having and WhatsApp appointments we having, we can able to call that one. In this one, I'm having sh dot online. uh, Online appointments, what we have created, online appointments. Okay, so online appointments, we will see here the online appointments. I'm not able to call it. Why? I will tell you. Which I'm having the scan. So scan which street hospital is not providing, but I can able to call it operations vaccination which street hospital is not providing, but still I'm able to call it. So how I'm going to call this one? So what I have did here, I have created one hospital method, and here I have created one government. So this will be the parent class, this will be the child class. Okay. So here I have created one more class. I have extend this one. So extend means what happened? The street class, for street class, this class will be the parent. This class will be the parent. For the street class, This will be the grandparent. Have extended, again have extended city hospital. So for the city hospital, this will be the parent, this will be the grandparent, this will be the grandparent element. So here hierarchical inheritance is possible in here. And one more thing which we can say that, so this will be the parent for the all the classes. Implements means it will becoming the parent to all these classes. It will not become the grandparents. So I have implemented. So implement means here I'm willing to give access permissions. So that's why here what happening, this become the parent class, this is becoming the parent class. Wantedly have given the permissions to make that class as a parent. That's why what here it has a came, it has become as a parent class. Okay. So which we have seen the example with the animals. We will see that example also here. I will create one interface called as a animal. Hmm. So why it is not allowing me as an animal? Why? Because it is already exist here. So that's why I'm going to be creating as a animals. So this is an interface. So this interface containing the methods. So I can use the default method. Mm, Here I have not giving as a public or static void. Some sound I want to give. So it is giving me error. Why? Change it as an abstract or you have to write the body. So I'm not using it as an abstract. So default void sleep method, I'm using default method. So which is going to be called defaultly in anywhere. Last time we have not seen one method as a static method. We will see that method. So here it is sleeping. Any animal can sleep it. So we can create another method, static method. Na? Static void run, running method. I have created one running method. So what I can do, I can create another animal, cat. I will create. Hmm, I will create a class now. I'm going to be creating a cla class called as a cat. So if I want to use this one, what I have to do? I have to give. I have to use the implements. Implements. What we have implemented there, government hospital. I have implemented with the hospitals. So here also I'm going to be implementing with the interface. My interface name is a animals. So here what I can do, I can override method. So what method I'm having only one method, that is sound. So meow. So cat will say meow. So I'm going to be writing as a meow. So we can call this one. We can create another class test. If you want to create another class, you can create a test animal, or else you can create a So going to be creating the main method here only. Public static void mm, void mean. Mm. So here what I can do, I can create the object like cat c equals to new cat. So what it will do, we will see. So whatever the c I'm having sound, so sleep method I can call it. We can call the sound method. We can call it. We can call it the sound method. We can call it. If I want to call run method, can I call run method? So run method, I'm not able to call it. Why? Because for the run method, I'm going to, it is a static method. So static method, for the static method, we can't able to call that one. So if I want to call that static method, I have to create the object instance. Like what I can do it, I can create the object instance like animals. I can't able to create the object like this. If I create the object like this, animals, it will throw a error. So whenever we have declared a static method, which we are not able to call it directly. Okay, we are not able to call it directly with the interface animals dot run method. So like this we can call it. If I want to call the static methods, I can call like this. Okay. So we can do lot of examples with static methods. We can call it. We can use the static methods. We can use the default methods. We can use the abstract methods. Method. What are the types of interfaces we having? We will see that one. So what is the use of main? What is the use of interfaces? So whenever we are using the interfaces, which we can achieve the fully abstraction by interface, we can support the multiple inheritance which is going to be possible, and which is going to be support the loosely couple. So using the implementation class, I can implement unabstracted methods. Whatever the non-abstract methods are there, I can define that one. A class must be implemented all the methods in the interfaces. If I have not declared all the methods, means I have to make it as abstract. If I have implement all the methods, so that's why whenever you have extended, you have implemented a interfaces, it is showing us implement unimplemented methods, add unimplemented methods. So whenever we are adding, it is overriding whatever the methods, whatever the abstract methods we have created, it is going to be override. A class can be implemented n number of interfaces. So if I'm having 2 3 interfaces, I can inherit all that interfaces. I can have more than one interface in my uh, application. Okay. And another one possible of combination, uh, combining the extend and implementation. So I have given you example, a, a hospital class which I have implemented in the government class. So that government class I have extended in the street class. Can I implement? Can I make this city hospital? Can I implement? Can I implement hospital? Yes, we can implement. So what is the disadvantages if we implement this one? So it is asking me to make it as a whatever the unabstract methods are there, that one I have to override here. Then only I can able to access it one. See here also I got a error. Why? Because I have used with the city hospital. So I will make this one as a city hospital. In the city hospital, WhatsApp appointment is not there. Why? Because it is coming from the street hospital. And that's why it is not possible here. Okay. So here online appointment is there. So I can call that online appointment here. Previously I'm not able to call that one. But here I can able to call this one. So that's why it is possible the combination of extents and implementations. So we can use the extent and implementations, we can use it. So between the classes, we can use extend keywords. So I can extend from one class to another class, one class to another class. From the class to interface, from the interface to class, I have to use implements. If I'm having two interfaces, what I can do, I can use a key called as a extend key. Okay, we can, if suppose I'm having another interface, interfaces. So what I can do, I can create a another just animals. I will create another interface street animals. I have created one interface called as a street animals. So street animals it type it dogs I'm having. So I have created one type of street dog which I want to, which for cat I have implemented, comma. So here I'm having street. So I'm using street house. So for this one also I need to add unimplemented method, whatever the unimplemented method I'm having. So types of streets. So system.out.println dog, street dog. I'm having street dog. Can I call street dog here? C dot street dog here. Sorry, types of street dogs. No. So yes, I can call it. So I have implemented with the two interfaces. You can use n number of interfaces. Okay, like this we can add multiple inheritance. So for if I have want to implement multiple inheritance, suppose if I am having another interface, suppose if I want to call, I am already having the hospital. So if I want to call this hospital method, so whatever the unimplemented methods, I can make this all it as an unimplemented method. So if I make this one class as abstract, so what it is going to do, let's see. So I have created, so I can't able to create an object. So what I can do it with hospitals, I want to, if so cat, if I want to use cat, I can't able to use it. Uh, so we can't able to create the object for the abstract class. So that's why I'm not going to be creating this one as a abstract class. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to be changing this one as a cat again. So here I'm having scan. So from where it is getting C dot operations we having. So C dot vaccination we having. C dot appointments we having, and we having another method here, one static method we having in this hospital. What is that one? So for that one we have to call like this. So here I have not added the unimplemented methods. So if I run this one, what error it will throw? First we will see that one, then we will implement that one. So here it is showing me street dog. Uh, it has displayed the street dog. Uh, what is the error? Language unresolved compliancy problem. What problem? The cat must be implemented the inheritable abstract methods for hospitals. For hospital, it has to extract. It is telling me to extract this unimplemented method. So I have extracted all these unimplemented methods. Now that issue was resolved. See, that issue was resolved. I am able to run this one. I will run this one. So see, here I'm not able to see uh, vaccination, scan, vaccination. I have called that one. So I'm able to see the uh, uh, sleep sound method, street dog method, operations. I'm not able to see vaccination. I'm not able to see appointments, doctor appointment. I'm able to see run method. I'm able to see. Why I'm not able to see this one? Why? Because it was override with the null value. So it, here we having the null value. Suppose here I want to override this one scan for the cat. See here, scan for cat. I got it. Okay. So whenever we are overriding that method, in this method, what wherever I have called here, this one we are getting the null value. So it is returning the null value only. It is not returning any value. Whenever I'm passing the value in the my derived class, then only it is I'm able to print that value. Okay. Yeah, have implemented. So basically, in interview, they are going to be asking what is the difference between the abstract and interface. So abstract will have the abstract keys, and which contain the abstract will contain the abstract methods and non-abstract method. In interface, uh, key which is implemented by implements method. Here we use the extend key. Abstract class can have the implement methods and which contain the implements method and implements methods, zero or more abstract methods, where uh, interfaces contains only abstract and statical methods. Okay, we can extend only one abstract methods. Here we can implement multiple interfaces. So that's why here I have implemented one animals. I have implemented another street uh, street type animals. I have implemented hospital. I have implemented. I can implement multiple inheritance here. So this is all about the interfaces. So with interfaces we can able to resolve the problem of multiple inheritance. So we can make a one class as a parent class. So here I have given you example. So here whenever the street class has become the parents to these classes. Okay. Okay, thank you guys.